What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Jay Weezy. Welcome to Jay Weezy's World. So it is a beautiful Friday. It is June 6th, just before 11 o'clock, and I want to take you guys along my day. Hopefully the train in the background is not too loud. I didn't expect a train to be coasting by, but I want to take you guys along my day. I am off today. I have a 3-day weekend. Super happy, super thankful for that. And looking at my watch, one thing I noticed in my last video is my watch. Just want to bring it to your guys' attention. I'm aware that the face is cracked. I know it's a little hood, but about a month ago or so, wife was cleaning my side of the room or my nightstand, and it was charging. She dropped it, cracked in the side. She's like, "Oh, babe, I gotta go get you a new watch. Let's go to a Best Buy or whatever." And I'm like, "Hold on, let's look at it." And I looked, I'm like, well, it still works. Like, I'm not about to have you go or me go spend $400 or $500 on a new watch, and then could get a, you know, older model, what have you. But for me, like, it still works. Like, it just seems like I'd rather use the money for other things. But I just wanted to, hey, I'm gonna ride this thing till the wheels fall off, and hopefully at some point I don't wash my hands and anyways. But want to take you guys along my day. I'm actually sitting here about to go get my haircut. Just pulled up to my barbershop. It is my boy CR at Trendsetters Barbershop here in Tempe, and so I am going to get my haircut, and I need to Zelle him his money. I like to do so before I get the haircut. And then what I'm going to go ahead and do is, once I'm done here, is I'm going to go to JCPenney. JCPenney has been extremely clutch for my size. There's limited options at a lot of stores, and there's a location not too far from here. I've been there a few times. It says it's open online. A lot of the JCPenney stores have been closing, so I want to go there, try some stuff on. Hopefully it's not closed when I get there. And it's just coming clutch for casual wear, for work clothing, and I have a few things going on next week, so I wanted to get some errands done today. And once I'm done with JCPenney, and if it's closed, I get there again. It says it online, but I don't want to call up there. Are you guys open? So I'm just gonna go there because it's not too far from here. And if it's closed for whatever reason, I'm just gonna call an audible, go somewhere else, and see if I can get some. What I'm looking for is a couple like collared shirts, like polo style shirts. Again, they have a big selection of big and tall, and I appreciate it. It's, you know, again, come in clutch many times over the years, and so I procrastinated all week. So between work and going to the gym, I just didn't hop online because I like to, you know, go through the options, what have you, and I just didn't order it, and it's not going to be here in time for what I need it for. And I'm going to go there, and hopefully I can get some stuff. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go to the gym. Today is my back and buys day. I hit core and cardio. Sorry, I had a little caffeine, talking a little fast. I hit core and cardio last night. The plan was to hit legs today, but I'm gonna link up with my boy Matt, who you guys may have saw on my short. If you guys saw it a few weeks ago, we hit up arms. He wants to get back together tomorrow, and if we do, he's like, hey, I want to go through a leg workout, because he doesn't really hit legs like that. So I want to take him through one of my leg workouts, and you know, see how he likes it, and, you know, just kind of you know, have a good time with it. So gonna go do, again, back, biceps. After that, the wife, she should, or depending on what time I'm done, may or may not be off work, so I might slide and do like a little solo date lunch thing by myself. I've been cooking at home all week, and so I'm not looking for a cheat meal, but I might go somewhere that, you know, is healthy, but, you know, just sit down, decompress a little bit, be in my own thoughts. And so gonna take you guys along my day. Gonna get this quick fade. I am growing my hair out to the point where, like, I want to, like, kind of shoulder length, but just the top. And so I'm gonna get a fade and get nice and crispy, and yeah, let's get after it. All right, fresh cut, feeling good. Look good, feel good, right? I actually just had to help some dude in the parking lot. Pulled in, was gonna reverse into the space, and I look over and he's pushing his car back. Car's still on, so it didn't break down. Sounds like his transmission's going out. So I was like, hey man, need some help? Just help pushing him into the spot. For those that have had a transmission slip, you know how that is. It is what it is, but glad that I was here to help him out. Let's go to JCPenney. All right, so let's go ahead and get dappered up. Physique check. So my goal was to get a couple of collared shirts. Man, the lighting in here is not forgiving. It was hot. Anyways, the goal was to get a couple collared shirts, a few different designs, short sleeves, extend my wardrobe a little bit. I got a couple pair of shorts. I didn't picture it here. That brown shirt I didn't get. So I got everything that I pulled off the rack besides one shirt. Was happy. You know, and I wanted to go short sleeve. It's too warm year round out here in Arizona. And so I'm not a fan of long sleeve. Not going to wear it if I don't have to. Definitely happy with what I got. Feel like it looked good. Definitely back to JCPenney for another haul. All right, got my window cover up. So, whew. All right, so I got everything, like I said, except for the one collared shirt. You know, that's the thing about like when you try stuff on, like it can definitely humble you, especially if you're feeling good, what have you. And like, I know, trust me, I have a long way to go, but you know, when it kind of fits you kind of funny, and you know, I'm a short dude, but anyways, so didn't feel like how I wanted it, even though I like the pattern, I like the color. It is what it is. I like everything else that I got. JCPenney, you came in the clutch again. I'm gonna check in with the wife and decipher if I'm gonna go ahead and link up with her or if I'm gonna go straight to the gym. So, call wife. All right, so today's back and bicep workout is machine based only. I wanted to do a machine based only workout because I know a lot of gyms don't have many free weights and really just have machines. And I personally believe there's benefits of doing free weights and there's benefits of doing machines. And so, one of those benefits of the machines for me, especially here, is you can bury your chest into the pad, have nice restricted form as long as you're doing it properly, being able to get a great contraction and a great pull and a nice stretch. So I start off with the underhand upright rows, and I'm moving on right now to seated rear delts. Again, chest against the pad in its proper position, letting down slow, bringing in, squeezing at the top. I love this machine because you have your hands and your elbows flared out, pulling in nice and strong. Now, one thing I didn't get on here that I did at the beginning was machine lap pull downs. I thought I was recording, but I guess I didn't. So it is what it is. And so I'm going to move on to seated rear delts. Again, I love this machine because, again, as long as you're doing it properly, you have your chest buried against that pad. So when you bring the weight down, you're going to be able to get that nice stretch, and then you're going to be able to get that pull where you can squeeze at the top. This machine is working those rear delts, lats, and the middle of your back. And so, it's not always all about the free weights. If you're somebody who has a gym that has strictly machines or mostly machines, you can get in a really good workout. Just, look at some tutorials, look at some TikToks, whatever you need to do, and just make sure your form is right. Start off with some lightweight and keep it simple. Now getting into hyperextensions. I think hyperextensions, in my opinion, are kind of undervalued. For me, it's a great lower back workout, and so I like to go ahead and do them nice and slow so that way I can feel it in my lower back, not from a strain perspective, but making sure I'm getting in and I'm, just making sure I am getting in, stressing it a little bit to get that good workout that I want. So moving on to biceps, I love this seated cable curls. If you look at the back of my arms when I'm doing the curls, it forces your arms to stay in one position versus when you're coming down with the weight, your arms aren't swinging back. So it's a restricted seated curl. I love doing them. I feel like I get a nice squeeze at the top, bring the weight nice down and slow. Yeah, squeeze. Love the machine. So next we're going to go ahead and move on to a single arm preacher curl. And if you don't have this machine and you run into it or you you don't like it, me personally, I love it. I'm able to do each arm singly. And I like to keep my hand on the other pad so that way I'm just kind of just locked in into my seated position. and I'm getting in, I believe these sets, I was doing 3 sets, 12 to 15 repetitions if I can recall. But I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.